You are welcome, sir. The next woman here is from Export, a deputy director from Export Promotion. She's here also to look at what MBTI is doing. This is called her Ijele, the great masquerade from Igbo land, Romo Igbo. Please stand up for recognition. The other person is the veteran actor who's doing creating the information. His name is Steve Ebo. We call him Ajibo. Now him is one of you today perhaps when Maricus you know he will explain very well. He's no other person than Dr. Kenneth Okoli. After him is Dr. Ndubak. Dr. Ndubak represents our collaborator from Hungary. He's here to welcome us. I think that we have a media strong woman from Ada. You are welcome. I think that's all that come with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. We want to quickly move on. We have a welcome address by the overseeing Director General, Chief Executive Officer of MBTI, person of Mr. Akim Obi Taiwo Shemufo. Please, sir, your welcome address, sir.
Let me thank the Almighty God that gave us the opportunity to be here today. Let me recognize the presence of the representative of the Honorable Minister in person of Dr. Padika. Dr. Padika, you are welcome. Let me also recognize our colleagues, the fellow directors that are here. I will start from our Director of Legal Services, who is our header and the chairman of our header in the board there. Now let me also recognize our director, the zonal director from the Southeast, in person of Dr. Mrs. Uche. Dr. Mrs. Uche, you are welcome, ma'am. Let me also recognize the person that if we to write letters to all of us to go, it will be the person that will write that letter. That's our Director of Human Resources. We welcome our director here. We also have the Director of Southwest, in person of Dr. Mrs. Momo. She's here. We have our Director from South-South, in person of is a lion, and once a lion, you are always a lion. We are welcoming our director from South-South, and we have the deputy director, and one of our directors is here, the director from the North Central. Madam, you are welcome. And our director from the Northwest. You know, if you don't have Northwest in Nigeria, there's going to be a problem. You know that's where the population is. And when it's Madam, I want to contest the president. I hope you have the Northwest there. You have to see the Northwest, so that if you can win Northwest, you are posting home. Northwest, please talk to Madam. Let me also recognize our deputy directors that are here and some of the officials of the ministry. You are all welcome. Now let me thank all of us. I recall vividly on Friday in our meeting, and our brother is there. Our brother is the teacher of natural medicine from Victoria Island in Lagos, and he's here. He's always with us, and he will continue to be with us. Okay, you're welcome, sir. Now, on Friday, in our meeting, the Honorable Minister said that MBTI, you have to show the whole world what we have in science and tech. And our brother was there. And our brother can see, can go down to see what we have done. And brother, I hope you, by the time we are having another meeting, you go and tell the Honorable Minister what you are saying today. And by the time we go around, you'll be able to take pictures and tell them that this is what you are seeing today is a manifestation of the commercialization of R&D that you are getting from all the research institute and from your own institute. You are welcome, sir. Let me take the opportunity to welcome our big brother, who is one of us. He has been a wonderful brother. He has been going around the country. He has been representing the chairman of the board. He has gone to Lagos. He has been to the east. He has been to the north. He has been to southwest. He's been to the north central. And we want to thank you, sir. And God bless you. I call him Professor. Professor, God bless you, sir. Now, let me see the opportunity to welcome everybody that are here today. You can see for yourself, this is what we want in Nigeria. The oil is going down. What we have now is not on export. And it's only through here that we can move the country forward. It's only through this, what we are seeing today, that we can earn our foreign exchange. We can grow our GDP. We can grow our GNP. And there is nothing else that we can do than for us to go back and start doing this in our respective villages. We don't need to come to Abuja again. Okay, by the time we are going now, tell them not to come back to Abuja. Let them go and start this in their respective villages. By the time you become president, this is what you go and do for us. In all the 774 local government, just do this. Nobody will come to Abuja again. You will be doing your government peacefully. We will be in our village and we will be doing our manufacturing. We will be selling to people there. And God will help you as you do that. Once again, let me thank everybody that are here, especially my colleagues. They are wonderful colleagues that they've been there. They've been very supportive. At the end of the show today, we are going to go around to see what we have for you. And none of you will be able to appreciate what MBTI is doing. On that note, I want to thank you, and I want to invite my brother to give us a good message. And one other person who are called representative of the minister, so that before we go around. My brother, sir.
The member of the governing board.
Is that a professor?
Okay. Popularly known as Professor. The overseeing director of MBTI. All distinguished directors that are here. And in my front, I'm seeing the array of the Nollywood stars. You are welcome. At least we are meeting for the first time physically. We always see you on, and I think you are doing well for the country. My sister, pharmacist from Kaduna State, you are welcome. I think it's a thing of pleasure a big privilege to be part of this gathering today, the special day for MBTI. As you may have heard, I'm the DG of Nigerian Natural Medicine Development Agency. We are based in Lagos, number 9 Kufu Abayomi. But we have 6 zonal centers across the country. For the North Central, we have in Jos. For Northeast, we have in Damaturu. In Northwest, we have in Kano. In Southeast, we have in Abakaliki, and in South we have in Calabar. I'm mentioning this so that our colleagues that are in those zones can interface with our staff in those activities. If you look around, what I'm seeing here, they are very encouraging. Natural medicine, we are talking about the herbal products that I can see here, the food products that I can see here, the oil and cosmetics that I can see here. These are the things. If you move around some of these big supermarkets in the country, you see a lot of these products imported. I think with the effort of MBTI, there's no need to import all these products. They are good substitutes. And I'm very sure that many of these products here have undergone NAFDAC testing. That gives you the confidence to do this exhibition. I want to encourage you to continue to work on this. But my major advice is for you to really sustain what you are doing. There's one particular part of the chain, or the value chain, that is missing. I'm very sure, especially those of you that are, whether cosmetics, whether it's food, the raw materials for producing these items are going into extinction because of the developmental activities, because of climate change, because of so many things that are impacting on our raw materials. And there must be a deliberate effort for you to go into cultivation of these raw materials. I want to appeal to the management of MBTI to encourage your members in your centers to also go into collaboration with women and youths in those zones so that we can deliberately cultivate these raw materials, because I know it's increasingly becoming difficult to get these raw materials, and very expensive. If your raw material is expensive, it means that your product will also be expensive. So, and to make it, if you are able to have a very affordable product, it means that Nigerians will easily access them. And if you compare what we have with what is coming from outside this country, we have a better power resources than any part of the country. And don't forget, the soil on which you plant your plant, the weather within that place, within your environment, impacts significantly in the quality of raw materials and the constituents that impact that activity in your raw material. So even if we don't take anything home today, I want to appeal that you must make a deliberate effort to source your raw materials so that at the end of the day, the country will actually gain from the potentials that are very huge in this sector. And having said that, I want to thank MBTI management and the board for the opportunity of giving to me to be with you. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chairman, please allow me to start on existing protocol. My brothers and sisters from Nigeria, a great country of the world. I can't choose any other country except this. And for us to choose the country as the only one we have to develop it. We are not going to continue to answer developing countries. What I think is that we are going to make it a developing country under my administration. You know, the 102-year-old mother or grandmother, great-grandmother who wants to be the president of Nigeria. If you have seen her, raise your hand. I think everybody has. She said she will give 1 million naira to every poor Nigerian to go back into farming, manufacturing, and so on and so forth. You have her say that at BBC? Well, I'm giving you a challenge. I will give you 10 million naira for every Nigerian to go into farming and manufacturing when I become a president. Because the small businesses are the backbone of any country. You people, if you can manufacture, we are going to be the China of Africa. If you go into manufacturing, we are going to be the China of Africa. In fact, name it all, you are the backbone. And we have to strengthen the small businesses and have us to be independent. We are no longer going to be slaves to any so-called developed country. We are going to be developed country under my administration. Other people will be coming to us. So I am very happy for the government of today for doing what they are doing. But small businesses, we have ignored them for so long. This is the time to strengthen our small businesses. Not only just talk, but we are going to work the talk. From now on, Mr. President, let's strengthen our small businesses because they are the backbone of this country. And our brothers and sisters from Nollywood, we see how wonderful they have been. When the past president said they are the backbone of the country, they said all over the world. So the same way we are going to do small businesses, so they can strengthen the they become the backbone of this country, and others will come and borrow from us. I thank you very much. I don't have to say much. But when it comes to voting, the old lady you can vote for, but me, you can not only support me with money, you're going to support me with vote. You are looking at your next president of Federal Republic of Nigeria.
It is my pleasure to be here. I am a man that is thoroughly made in Nigeria. Everything that I have been doing, I was educated in Nigeria. I married in Nigeria. It's Nigerian women that I like to deal with. I eat Nigerian food. That is why they made me the ambassador of Made in Nigeria. There's something I want to tell you. I read business administration. There is no magic to the economy. Strong currency depends on strong economy. And strong economy presupposes an industrial productive base and a steady export market. There's no other magic about it. If you're not exporting anything, your currency can never be strong. Our leaders were deceived. When we discovered oil in Nigeria, that was the time we needed to use our oil revenue to develop other sectors. But the foreign leaders deceived them. They told them, no, by the law of comparative advantage, what you need to do is to leave other sectors and develop only oil. That was how the northern Nigeria, that was the bedrock of agriculture, started going down. Until today, the youth that ought to be making it in agriculture, having nothing to live on, they are carrying guns. Our leaders were deceived. Whereas abroad, when they make revenue with their natural resources, they go into technology incubation and use it to develop other areas. And now they deceived you. Okay, even the oil, they cannot refine. This is time for a turnaround. Management is the idea of processing what you have through planning, organizing, directing and controlling, allocating, utilizing and combining your organizational resources to produce the goods and services that you desire in your country so that you can achieve your objective. Now, even the resources we have, we are not producing the goods and services we need. And we have abandoned the natural things that God has given unto us. Today is the day of turnaround. Can you imagine in Nigeria? We are hungry, but only 2.25% of our land is cultivated. Look at these great technology experts. Look at them. Manufacturing goods that we desire. Abroad, the government would have made these goods, internationalize them. Today, as a collaborator, things have to change. We have to produce what we eat and eat what we produce. Enough of this inferiority complex. Let me tell you, I'm from Nollywood. I have the privilege to be the first actor that acted the first movie that started Nollywood. Before we started, nobody gave Nigerians a chance in acting world. But when we told our own story, using our own actors and actresses, it was like magic. Why? You cannot be better than the original. Nigerians now saw what they are seeing in their environment. They could relate with it. When a car is flying, when they are watching it, they don't relate with them. But when we told our Nigerian story, they related with it. And no more, till today, the appetite for foreign movies died. So if we start promoting these goods and start using them, and all our leaders start using them, if we start promoting our hospitals because our leaders are using them. Look at what is happening in Ukraine. The president refused to run, and because he remained in his country, every other person is willing to fight and die. But our leaders, rather than promoting their own, they will be promoting the goods and services of other countries. Enough is enough. If you believe in Nigeria and you are a leader, start using Nigerian products. When they go to Aso, they should see from the table there, from the tea they are drinking, from the water they are using, let them be made in Nigeria. We don't have any other country. When you are patronizing foreign goods and services, you are outsourcing the jobs that the youth would have been doing. They will give you chemicalized products. You prefer it to organic product. Meanwhile, they are looking for organic products. So from today, made in Nigeria is the best. I want you to say it after me. Made in Nigeria is the best. Made in Nigeria is the best. Made in Nigerian men is the best. Made in Nigerian women is the best. Thank you for listening to me and God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, let me start by leveraging on the existing protocol and to welcome all of you to this, our annual event. MBTI represents one agency of the ministry that translates basic research and development into finished product. Most of the R&D from the other agencies of the ministry are physically transformed to finished product that you and I can really use to address the various needs of human endeavor. And just like the other speaker at this occasion has said so much, particularly our brother from Nollywood, I'm highly impressed as a person. He has said it all. If we don't patronize the Nigerian goods and we keep patronizing foreign goods, it means we are weakening our system. And he went further to analyze the influence of the crude oil that was discovered along the line on our economy. And let's tell ourselves the truth. He has given an X-ray that discovery as opposed to the system. And my principal, Dr. Ogunaya, has always said it that all over these years we have been depending on selling commodities. We started from agricultural products before we move into crude oil. But each time there is a sharp drop in the price of this commodity at the international market, that is a way it's adversely affects our economy. And that was why, since he came on board as the Honorable Minister for Science and Technology, he has been canvassing for diversification of Nigerian economy, that we can continue to be selling commodities and still remain relevant in the Committee of Nations. And that was why several policies has been rolled out to strengthen the system. And one of the policies is Executive Order number 5 that encourage participation of Nigerian professionals from the conception of any S&T project to the commissioning stage. That means Nigerian professional has to be involved at designing some of those S&T projects, along the line up to the execution stage. Before, what we do is to just buy finished technology, train our Nigerian engineers, and when they train our Nigerian engineers, once there is a major problem within the system, we have to go and meet the manufacturer of the equipment to come and look for turnaround maintenance. And that was why what we have been doing as regards the NNPC, the refinery of our Nigerian professionals, we are not involved at the conception stage. We are not involved at the execution. It's only at the commissioning stage they train them for 1 or 2 or 3 months and ask them to be running the system. So once there is a major problem, they have to go back to the manufacturer of the equipment. That's what happened to Ajakuta. That's what happened to NNPC. And when he came on board, he came up with this idea that henceforth, Nigerian professionals must be involved at the planning stage, must be involved at the designing stage, must be involved at the implementation stage, and up to the finishing stage. So that once there is a major problem, we will be able to get Nigerian professionals to address those challenges. And our annual event, this Science, Technology and Exposition, is to give room for a marriage relationship between the organized private sector and the public sector. And that was why the federal government of Nigeria has come up with a very sound policy to encourage public-private partnership. Public-private partnership, your essence of being here is to come and pick 1 or 2 technologies that you can leverage on and commercialize. So, on behalf of my principal, I welcome you all to this gathering, and that I want you to shine your eye. Look at one product, not 2 products. Look at one product that you can manage successfully, that you can implement successfully at the back of your house or at any industrial estate. There are so many of them. Pick one product. There is a synergy that has to be established properly between the organized private sector and the public sector. I welcome you all to this gathering. Thank you very much.